So what are you doing under your truck?
Trying to get my oil filter off.
Trying to get your oil filter off?
Yeah.
You're changing your oil
Yes.
by yourself?
Well, sorta, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
Is this a finger? Oh, you're wanting me to tell. I'm sorry. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Today I'm getting ready to, and Shadow's gonna help me, we're gonna blow in some insulation on the ceiling. Then hopefully next week we'll get the walls done and then we're gonna sheet it. So that's what we're doing today, is gonna try to spread this out in the entire contents of up there. And all right, here we go. We went to the local lumber yard and got some Owens Corning fiberglass, the pink stuff, blown insulation. Come in bales, nice and neat bales. We were shooting for a 30, an R30 in the ceiling, and which was about 8 to 10 inches. Here we've cut them in half, and that's what, in order to use their blown-in insulating machine, you cut them in half. So after cutting a portion of the bales in half, I stacked them next to the machine where Shadow would be able to put them in easily. One thing I also did is I left a few bags uncut so that if necessary I could take them back. And Shadow's really good at the next thing. We laid them out so we knew that how many we had for a third of it, how many we had for half of it, and so we knew how many bales that were necessary. And that way we can kind of make sure that we're getting on the right amount. But this machine, you throw the cut into that opening, that rectangle opening there. It has a utility knife blade in there, and it slices the plastic. You push it in, pull the plastic out, and get ready for the next one. As you see, it does take a little bit of time. Seemed like about the time we got the hang of it, we were done. You just kind of watch your flow and kind of move around as you see me doing there. As you look here in a minute, you'll see that there are places that have a little more than others, but basically what we wanted was a blanket covering the entire floor, or well, that looks like a floor, that's the ceiling of the shed, and get on into the eaves and the corners and making sure that there was going to be no air movement. It did turn out pretty good. It wasn't, people talk about itchy or dusty. It was not either, and was a good experience. I also would mention that it come out to almost exactly what the bag suggested for the number of bales we needed for what we were putting on.
Uh, 32 and an 8, I'm wrong here.
32 and an 8, okay.
Take 5, I want to take a minute. Two and an 8. 32.
Okay, so the door is done. We've got some 3/4 inch Celotex in there, and then they will spray over the top of that. It looks pretty good. And as easy as it was, I should have done it years ago. We've got the J-trim up and around the ceiling, and it's ready. We've been discussing where to put these. This is from the old, so this ain't gonna work. These were the hangers or the supports that we hung the cabinets off of, except they're not gonna be here. They're gonna be over there, and we're gonna nail on top instead of inset. So we'll see. So we got that to figure out. We got to figure out how we're going to do this. We're still struggling with that one. That's going to be a booger. So we've got the rest of this to do. Tomorrow, they're going to come and start prepping for spray insulation. So anything we get done ahead is cool. And then we'll be able to start putting on the metal as soon as they get done, right? Okay. While we're working inside, it's pretty chilly outside, and so it proves that this insulation sure does work. And that's what it looks like. Shadow right here is blowing some twine, baler twine, across under the floor. We put a conduit to get the wiring from one side to the other. Save a considerable amount of money. Here's the corners. This is how we did the corners, the J. You can't tell it, but the ceiling there, it's not exactly what I wanted, but that's the only way we get. So I've got up in the world today, as you can see, got the air compressor running in the background and kind of loud, but we have the insulation is done. So it's a foam insulation. It got done yesterday, and they did a fine job. And so today we're going to get it started putting the metal up. Let's see how this goes. We have a few really good days before it rains, so we need to get everything back in the chute. So that's the goal. Yesterday's progress, we got from there through the window, got the electrical under the floor. Dad's still trying to figure out how I got the electricity over there. I think he finally got it. Anyways, Shadow, Gene, and Dad, we got to down there. And the windows are interesting. And I'll tell you, this would have worked out much better. And I know like a professional building outfit would have done it this way, but had this window been 18 inches one way or the other, it would come out exactly on one sheet. And so you just simply, you could even save the, it wouldn't be a whole lot, maybe 75 cents or whatever for the window, because you would just get one cut that length and get one cut that length and voila. Well, I'm not that talented. This is, so today we're going to work our way around the corner and then get over here to this mess. And we finally come up with kind of a plan. Shadow had a good idea. We're going to box this out, and then we're going to put like a cover over it. Because when the kids are out here, and me too, the chances of a ball coming over here or some tractor hitting this or whatever are pretty good. We don't want that to occur, so we're going to do that. Does look like we ran out of J-trim. I had to go to a volleyball game, and so Shadow stayed, and I think we're short of some J-trim, so I may have to get that today as well. All right. Hey, we do have one other slight problem today that I've come across. We're out. This stuff here, I don't know, mellow yellow. Ugh, yuck. We got a slight issue this morning that I've noticed has become a problem, and we're out of vitamin water. I looked and I can't find any more. I've got to go get some. Gotta go get some. Oh well. Nobody in my household likes Pepsi. No, but boy, they sure drink it. And so we're out. Taking 5 because it only take a minute, right? And we was discussing, because we talked about yesterday on the electrical wiring over there, that we was teasing Dad, we didn't really need.
Don't need any wiring or conduit because we got wireless lights.
Yes. So now today we've decided that, like nails, when we go to nail,
Next year's generation won't even know what a nail is. We'll have wireless fasteners.
there will be wireless fasteners. So I'm not sure what we're going to do. We're going to use a nail today, but
Nails today. Next generation wireless fasteners.
wireless and fast.
Like and subscribe on YouTube and follow us on Facebook. Ask your questions so we can all learn together. Come and grow with us.